We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First play's a run-to-run-do, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I scored 45.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
The try. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
straight ahead. Here's Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Looking to throw on second down. Huff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Huff. And he bats it away. Falls down quickly.
Deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Taken in at the 22. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he goes down the line before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a 2nd down throw for the ends. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Huff. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game. Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On 2nd down, it's Baker. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Operating from the gun, Huff. And that is incomplete. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to put this one away.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Baker. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Baker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down. Huff. Touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. He's got a man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
This to Addison out left. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Huff.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the route is on here in this first half.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
To throw on 3rd down, Huff.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Operating from the gun, Huff.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Back back to throw again.
That is caught. Schoonmaker. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
To throw on 2nd down. Huff got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Zay Flowers.
You won't score more than 45.
Touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Another run now for Nwangu. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. On the give is Nwangu. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back to Nwangu again on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's Welch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he rifles one incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Huff. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. They'll look to throw again.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Huff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2
Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Huff. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the Wangu. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a give running right. Nwangu. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 133 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handoff here to Nwangu. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was